You had it right. My wedding almost got cancelled. It was just the Lord that saved me. My husband and I, though we weren't married then, we got into an argument 2 weeks to the wedding, and I used to be hot-tempered. I'm 5 years in marriage now as at the time of this video, and wow, how time changes people. No, nah, as per I'm fine girl. I had different people on my neck. I was just like, guy, the wedding is off. Don't even call my number again. My husband started running BP. Imagine making your plans, everybody, you have called all the people you know that you're about to do wedding. You know, you called his bosses, everybody were ready to come for the wedding, and I just told him the wedding is off. This guy called and called my number, I wasn't picking. Like, even thinking about it now, I'm still like, what I did was not funny at all. So, how did it happen? What happened? My parents to do our wedding, and then what caused it was that he was living far. He was living in Lagos, and I was living in Nasarawa, where I was running a program in Kefi of Nigeria. The wedding time was speedily coming close. At some point, we were postponing the date. Like when we did the introduction, it was like 6 months later we'll do the wedding, but then one or two things came up. I postponed it by 2 months, and once the 2 months was over, another postponement. I was so angry. I was like, if you postpone this thing guy again, I'm done. I'm not ready for all this postponement. So that was my first anger. So we now agreed, okay, we're still going to do the wedding that period. And then the next thing, my husband told me that, yeah, I have something to tell you. Can you live in the family house so that after 2 months after wedding, I'll rent an apartment before we move in together? Eh? I'm like, me that I've told myself I am not going to live in family house. Not because I don't love family, but I don't want any disrespect, because one of us brought up differently. So I might be doing some things you may not like, you might be doing some things I will not like, and I don't like all this confrontation. I don't like it at all. So that was how I told him that, what did you just say? He said, yes, now. He was even now trying to get angry. Yes, now. I have not rented the house. I told you we should postpone it. I'm not forcing it. I'm not in a haste to marry you. You're the one that say you want to marry me. Guy, the wedding is off. I am not doing again. Hey, my husband. My husband said, what did you? He thought it was a joke. I said, don't call my number again. Yes, I ended the call. He started calling me. I didn't pick. Like me, the reason I reacted that way was like, I don't want a situation where they've not lived with me before. Do you understand? And I've not lived with them before. So we cannot just, at the early stage of my life, I'll now stay with them, and they will now see the bad side of me, I'll see the bad side of them. It was just so upsetting. I know some people feel there's nothing wrong with it, but truly, when you look at people who they marry into family house, a lot of them have clashes with the sisters or the brothers. They say, this wife is too lazy, this wife is too this wife is too that. So why will you marry a wife and just put her there and say 2 months, and it might likely say 2 months later he will say, they wait till 4 months, they wait till 6 months, because the kind of husband I married, I know he can do like that. Even before getting married, I knew he was like that, and even now I know he can do like that. So I was just like, God, what kind of thing is this? So I was so furious, and I told him the wedding is off. I'm not even getting married again. If there's no way, nothing you can do. Because he was asking me, then what do you want me to do? I said, then end the wedding. The wedding is off. I'm not doing it again. I don't marry you again. I'm not in the haste to get married. That was how my husband started running PP, because he called and called me for like 3 days. I was not picking. In fact, after a week, I was not picking. It was my mom that called me like the third day. He had to call my mom. Mommy, I'm calling Karim's number. She's not picking. She said, this is the argument. She said, my mother started laughing. I was like, don't mind her, I'll talk to her. When my mom talked to me, I said, Mommy, I'm not doing that one. Marry me and go and enter family house. I'm not doing it. I love them, but I cannot do it. That's just the truth. So my husband had to now, like, okay, talk to one of his father in the Lord. And the man say, you know, in this our church, RCCG, we don't allow that. Before you marry, baby, stop it now, baby, stop it. Before you marry, you prepare for where you're marrying your wife into, or else you're not ready for marriage. And since she's giving you that this is the only option you have to rent a house, an apartment. That father in the Lord, gave him a huge amount of money that he was so grateful for, and we are still grateful till today. He went to rent the apartment in Lagos, and that is how everything died down. But seriously, did I mean it? Yes, I meant it. I meant it because even when my mom was calling me, I knew she was calling me because of him. I didn't pick till in the evening. She had been calling, I've been calling since morning. I said, Mommy, I beg you. I started giving excuses because I meant it that it was over. Guys, hey, this is how I would have missed this good thing. Oh. May God help us all not to miss good things in our life. But it's actually good that I stood my ground so that to avoid some things. Now I relate with them so beautifully. I've known them now. I can, know everybody's limitation, how everybody will react to a certain situation, and we don't have issue. But not like when I was starting early, you want to just drop me there for waiting now, waiting bring that one. So guys, that's the end of my gist. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Have you experienced something like this? Do you know someone who have experienced it? And do you have someone living with you like your wife and you think she's a bad person? That is your brother's wife. You think she's a bad person just because she's living with you, and you're actually seeing some things. Everybody has bad sides. Stop looking at her as a bad person. Even you have bad side. It's just that she was put in your house and that's why you can see it. So I'll see you in my next video. Guys, I need to go. Bye.